So today we're looking at the Condado del Alhamo Golf Resort, opened in 2009. It's an 18-hole golf course designed by Jack Nicklaus, the Golden Bear, as they say. There's 5 man-made lakes and 116 bunkers, so it's a big complex. But before we go into the complex itself, what you're going to notice as you come in, it's got a big sort of grand entrance. I'm going to show you the place called the Island. There's a couple of places also just outside of it before we actually go into the main complex. So should we get on with it? I think you're going to love it. One of the things you will see just outside the complex, you will see the pharmacy. I'm just going to show you the times. So you've got 10 to 2 and 4:30 to 7:30 Monday to Friday. I'm not going to go in there, but you've got a chemist there. So let's go over to this area over here, which is called the Island. So just over the roundabout is the main entrance to the complex with the gated security. But here we're at the Island now. This is all the mailboxes for the apartments here. As you can see, you've got cameras, so it's all security checked as well. You've got a barrier there. It's welcoming you to the Isla, or El Isla, which is Island. So also this is the park. I will show you the park after we've had a look around this complex. So it's completely, as it says, the island. And I don't know if you can see it on the camera. I can see some big fish. Now I'm not sure about, are you allowed to fish here? I don't know. I can see, I've never noticed that before. It's like, I don't know if that's telling you about the apartments. There's a map I can see. I think it's more to do with the, oh yeah, it's just telling you about the rules, the security. It's in English and in Spanish, obviously. So there's the main places where you would drive in. You can park your cars. You're allocated parking for your apartment. You've got security go over there. So we're going to walk back. Hiya. So I wanted to show you the island. What I will do, I'll put up some photographs because I've been there before. Anyway, unfortunately, must have new security, which is good. So something else you noticed on the outside, you can just see over there. That's where the island is. This is like a big park, fenced in. You got some football pitches just up there. As you can see, it's not grassed, obviously to do with where we are in Spain. But you've got some nice pathways. You've got a kiddies area there. Lovely day today. I think the temperature's at the moment 15, going up to probably about 22 today. Not bad for January. So you've got some seating here. This is looking over this lake, which goes round the complex called the Island. We've got some bird. So if you're into bird life, probably a great place to come. I can see a couple of chicks there just going in the water. Notice this block here has got toilets on it. You got, I just noticed another thing, an exercising area for us older folk. I suppose the youngsters could use it as well. And you've got like an instruction board just over there. So it looks like maybe in the summer this is opened up and it's like a canteen or something. So we'll see when we come back in July if that's true. You got like I can see a picnic area over there. Hello. I drove too close to the barrier. Gracias. Now, when you come here for the first time, what they do, they take a recording of your vehicle and obviously take the details of who you are. Anyway, so I'm on the list anyway. So now I'm going to go into the shopping area. They call it Kasar, which is the shopping area. So what I've done, I've come into where the shopping area is. You've got a huge car park here. There's quite a few cars here already. So this is the shopping centre itself. So as you walk in on the left, you've got the supermarket, a Spa supermarket. You've got cash machine. To the right there, you've got the toilets. And also where this notice board is, in the summertime, there's a tourist information box there from Alhamo to Murcia, letting you know where places you go and visit. So the first thing you're going to notice as you come into this big square is this big square thing. Now usually it's full of water, but from what I've heard lately, it's been taken over by a new company. They haven't said what they're going to do, but it does sound like they're going to put more shops in. I've just noticed they got some markings in here, and if you can see that blue line. So I don't think personally they're going to fill this up with water again. I think they're going to put something in there. So hopefully in the summertime it might have changed a bit. But as you notice, going around the complex, you've got quite a few bars, some offices, you've got a couple of estate agents, like a property maintenance, more bars. So just over there is the sales office for this new building that's going on. You see a lot of these building apartments. Not a bad price as well. I'll talk about the prices later on in the video. But they've been building these blocks past couple of years now, and it's going to be called the Alhama Nature Resort. And there's going to be like a communal pools as well, not just the apartments. Some of the lower apartments have got like a garden, so obviously it's what you pay, I suppose. And we're going to go further up in a moment, and they're building villas just around the corner here. So a lot of work going on here. I've just gone into the main office on the Nature Resort, and at the moment let's put my hand there. Where's my hand gone? There it is. So we're about here at the moment, and obviously I know across the road they're building all these villas, and then up here where I think where the football pitches used to be, they're building more apartments. And obviously don't forget they'll be looking, because there's the golf course here, so you've got that amazing view of the golf course, and also more villas here looking onto the course and the lake. Okay, any more?
You are absolutely right. Good man, maybe you can work for us. My colleague is on vacation, there's a seat for you.
No, I've got enough to do.
So you're absolutely right. So as you know, there is a huge amount of pools as we speak on the resort, and we are almost tripling the amount of swimming pools.
Right.
And one of them will be heated. So that will be one of the great news. So people coming in the winter,
yeah,
they can come here.
Oh, right. So they're going to be. So these over here are going to be heated pools.
This one will be heated.
Right. This one.
So
right.
This will be the spot.
And as you can see already, guys, all these villas are already being bought off plan. I think some of these are nearly completed now, but I know that they're still building these. And are these apartment blocks or these just
Bungalows.
bungalows? Right. Okay.
Villa, bungalows, and apartments.
Yeah. I think we got there's an image here of what they're going to look like.
Yep, that's it.
And I've got a starting price with the apartments for 99,900. Is that right?
It's possible. It's possible.
Or am I right in thinking they're higher because obviously you've got tax on top of that?
Um,
I think it's to do with like these middle ones maybe.
what is your exact question?
Well, what it is, I've seen on one of the estate agent sites that they're selling one of these apartments here, from 99,900.
Well, that was at a very, very
Was
early
that long
stage.
right?
However, to be frank, now the market has completely gone up.
Yeah, well, I
market
thought
prices.
that. Yeah.
But now the cheapest one available is 170,000.
170.
169, 900.
Right.
170.
So this is another thing about if you want to buy one of these properties, you want to do it now because I know.
So we're adding 1,500 properties over the next 5 years.
Right.
And we are only doing the first 200 properties. So people buying now for the exact same apartment in 2 years' time, they will pay double the price.
Yeah.
So we have buyers coming over to buy. And next year, we're just going to put it back in the market.
Right.
With the 40-50% increase in price, so they're going to make huge profits.
Yeah.
You take out your 20% taxes deducted, and you still have a great margin on it.
Do you know what the IBI tax would be?
It would depend on the value, but considering
not the size of the property, then it's going to be dependent on the value then.
Yeah, on the value of the property as well. So, but for an apartment, across everything, it would be around €400 on average. It could be much less, slightly over, depending on the price, but a good average would be €400 per year. Yeah.
Right.
That would be a good guess.
And that building I can see over there here, this is the apartment blocks, isn't it? Because
yes, absolutely.
I did a show video last year with one of these downstairs. I think it's the first one that was finished.
It is possible.
Yeah.
So this one are the apartment. If you want to have a good vision of the bungalows, bungalows is a high floor divided in two. So we take this off.
Right.
And then you have the ground floor, the first floor, and the solarium on top.
Oh, okay. So it's not just the ground floor. You've got use.
Yeah, the ground floor, the first floor, and solarium. These are the bungalows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So everyone can have, people privacy or three bed.
Just, do you know what sort of price one of these would be then?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Prices as we speak is around 200,000.
200,000.
Yes,
okay.
On an average.
Right. So these guys up on the roof then, is this like what you class as a penthouse?
Absolutely, the penthouse.
Yeah.
To give you an average, the penthouse as we speak would be around €215,000. Right. Yeah.
And obviously at the back you got the lifts.
Absolutely. You got the stairs, you have the lift.
Yeah.
And all the machinery in terms of air conditioning will be in this middle box.
Okay. So you got hot and cold,
Yeah, so whatever happens, you don't see it, you don't hear it.
Yeah. Can I have a nose over there? Because you've got some pictures up on the wall there.
That will give you a good image about the bungalows, as well as the villa, but as well as the apartments. And once again, exactly as you have seen on the maquette, this is also market in terms
and you've got the shopping centre. Yeah. You don't own that.
No.
That's just been recently bought, hasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. It's been bought by one of these groups in Yorka, and it's they're gonna do a full reform of it. Absolutely.
Because I was talking to my estate agent, and there was on about they might expand that bigger, but I would presume what they're on about is this.
They will.
This bit part here.
I don't know.
Yeah, because no one seems to know. I think they want to add more shops.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah.
We as community, we hope so. But the thing is, we don't have any control over it, so...
No. So as you can see, guys, you don't want to hang about too much because these are all sold already. So, and like you said, they're still building. And I think as they're building, that they're just going... I know somebody said they bought theirs off plan and they won't better move in until end of next year, I believe. Is the building schedules on time?
As much as possible.
Yeah.
As much as possible, absolutely.
And this one here, this looks a bit more luxury.
That would be a 3-bedroom villa.
A 3-bedroom?
Yeah.
And this is one of the villas, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Starting from 278 as we speak.
278?
For 3 bedrooms, 250 square meter plots.
Right.
With your own private pool, which is included in the price. And all the appliances included in the price as well.
Right.
To give you a good selling point for your people, 105 square meter solarium. That's definitely a selling point. And you also have a basic summer kitchen, which you can make it as a laundry area, storage place, a kitchen. That would be up to you to decide. The thing is, we build houses, we build projects, but we don't build dreams. You build your own dream. We just make sure you.
So does that mean while you're building this, you can change the design for the client, sort of?
Well, yes and no.
Yeah.
Of course, some things can be done, some other not.
Can't obviously change the structure, but you can. I presume you can change. You know, maybe I don't know. Maybe you could change that.
That's something we can discuss.
Yeah.
But once again, sometimes we have to reject demand because of technical reason, commercial reason.
Right.
But we as a builder, we always listen to what do you want, and we will try to meet your requirement as much as possible.
Okay. Right. I'll stop. So that was an interesting chat because I was actually chatting to the main construction guy, and he was telling me the things they've got planned here, which is amazing. He was telling me about the hotels. They're going to build 2 hotels here. These are going to extend on around, right around eventually. I think he was saying it's a 10-year plan. Now, since I last come here, when I first come here, it was saying that it was just 1 block, and this pool wasn't here then. I think that's where the sales office was. And already they've got 2 other blocks up. They're building another one as well. This is what I love. This is what I love about Spain. So much going on. And these here were just put up within weeks virtually. So this is one of the 5 man-made lakes. And I think this is the biggest one. Now, I'm just sort of looking across the golf course there. I can't see. I did see some people that end, but they seem to disappear. But we'll go on down to the golf club eventually. But I want to carry on looking at some of the apartments, and we'll go past the villas that are building here on the nature resort. And I just noticed that one of the apartments here has got a swimming pool. I mean, what way to come out, getting up in the morning for breakfast, especially if you love golf. And the guy's living up the top there, looking down on this, because this is a big course. They do say, even though it's an 18-hole course, it's one of the largest in the region. I have, you know, as you probably know, I don't know anything about golf, but I know a lot of people like coming here. So the guys that are in the blocks here, they've got the use of the community pool here. Obviously it's winter time. You're not going to see anybody in the pool this time of year, that's for sure. But these apartment blocks are going to have communal pools all along here. Now I did see in the spill that on the Condado Alhamo Golf Resort, which is this whole complex, they've got 25 communal pools. That's a lot of pools, isn't it? So there's a better look of the pool. Now just over there, there's another sales office there. So these are going to be the villas. This is just the first stage, but they do go further on down this side where I think where the old football pitches used to be. So they're going to carry on building right down there. And the guy said to me he's going to build further apartments all along here as well. I'd be interested to find out where they're going to put the football pitches, but you can see already up for sale. It's going to look nice when it's done. I can't go out there unfortunately because they class it as a construction site, which fair enough. So all these apartments here if you notice, they've got Jardin 10. These are all the garden, they call them the gardens. This is where all the apartments are. And I'm going down to Jardin 5 to have a look at an apartment. So this would be like a typical apartment that you would see in one of these apartment blocks. It's a 2-bed. I think it's a 2-bed, 1 bath, but I'll see when I get there. Also down here is the Condado Club. It's a bit of a sort of a bar restaurant. They've got like a sports facility there as well. I think they've got a gym. I'll show you in a moment. You also notice it's all fenced off. So if you've got kids, you've got to get in there with their parents' permission. And also there's a lot of rules and instructions over there to gain access to the pool. But look at that, eh? Lovely setting, isn't it? So we've got a downstairs apartment. So you've got your own sort of little garden here at the front, patio, I should say. So you can sit. We've got fly screen door here. I'll just shut that a moment. So you've got your dining area. You've got some patio doors there that you could go back out onto the front patio. You've got some electric points dotted around. You've got an aircon machine over there. Open kitchen. Very nice. So this is a 2-bed, 1-bathroom apartment on the Condado. Just turn it around so you come in through that door there, and you've got a dining table, got the seating area, got a fully kitted out kitchen with dishwasher, oven obviously, fridge, washing machine, and then we come into the bathroom. Ooh, full-size bath, that's me, really nice, all done out really nice. And then we come into the spare bedroom. So as you walk in through the front door, you got your intercom system, because it is a gated area as well. So if anybody wants to come and visit you, you just pick up the phone. Nice strong door. You got your fuses, boxes, and accessories there. So this is your first bathroom. So you walk straight into the kitchen, diner, lounge, with a lovely view out the front there, looking over the lake, which I'll show you in a minute. That's the golf course as well. So this is the layout of the kitchen. So I'm on the Condado Club at the moment. So you've got these, I think they're called paddle courts. You've got a property service place here. I noticed at the other end there was a sort of a shop, but it's not open at the moment. I think there used to be a gymnasium here, which I think is this place. But anyway, let's have a quick go up these corridor here, because I'm not going to go right to the end, but right at the end is the football pitch. So you've got like paddle courts either side, which looks pretty neat and tidy, I must say. So I'd imagine in the summertime these places are sort of really busy. I can see now you've got your tennis courts. Yeah, tennis courts here. There's a lot of gardening stuff going on today. Just before we go to the front of the property, you know, it's all down here. It's all the mailboxes for all the guys that live on these gardens. Loads of them. So it's 1 o'clock. It's time for me to have something to eat. I'm outside the Condado Club of all of the ploughmans. I got some Coke today. I mean, my last place I went to can get nothing, could I? Because nothing was open. But today, I've picked a Tuesday. I just noticed if I just whack it around now, you've got scooter hire there. €15 a day. So I'll just wait for my meal now. So ploughman's turned up. I got my pork pie, I got my bread, got my cheddar cheese, pickles. What more do I want? Blue sky. So I've just come out of the Condado Club. at a ploughman's, I must say, very nice. They also do fish and chips on a Wednesday. So just as I come out, you've got like a play area for the kids. You've got 2 further tennis courts. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to go further on down the other end, and we'll have a look at the apartments, which they call the penthouses, that look over the golf course, and then eventually we get to the actual golf club. So I've come down the other end. The gardens down this end are very similar to the gardens I showed you down the other end. In each middle, you've got like a communal garden with a play area for the kids, and also you've got communal pools. So what I thought I'll show you now, they class these big apartment blocks as the penthouses. Now these are the ones that look over the golf course. So you must get some amazing views looking over the course. Now every now and again you get like a space, that's where the communal pool would be. So we're going to have a look at the communal pool, and then I'll show you at the front of these apartments, or penthouses as they call it. So got a pool cleaner guy at the moment cleaning the pool out. But you can see all fenced in. You've got a life buoy thing there as well. So it's all well kept. Anyway, we're going to go up this way. So there's another look of the pool. I think the front half is like a dip pool, and then you've got steps going down to the deeper one. So another thing also, we can have a look at the golf course. This should be nice. So these lower penthouses, I've got like a little patio with a garden at the front, and obviously the ones further up can get the roof view, but I can actually see people out on the course, which will be going over that way very soon. I think that's the practice range. But you also see this roped off here, no access other than obviously people that want to play golf. So we're going to go up this way. So I'm at long last, I'm at the golf club. Lot going on here. Now in this section here, they're going to build a new golf club. At the moment, you can just over there is a golf club, the pro shop and the restaurant. But here they're going to build a new golf club. I'm just going to take you across the road, because over here they're going to build 2 hotels. One's going to be a 5-star, and I believe the other one's going to be a 4-star. So that's where we was a minute ago. We crossed the road, or the roundabout. So in this bit of wasteland here, they're going to build a 5-star hotel, a 4-star hotel. There's going to be a heated swimming pool, outdoor heated swimming pool. Now, when I was speaking to the guys, it's all part of the Alhama Nature Resort complex. They're waiting to build it, but as always with anything in Spain, it's licensing. It just takes so much time but they want to build it as soon as they can. So hopefully when I come back in the summer, there might be something going on here. Anyway, should we get over to the golf club? So there's me been calling it the golf club. I should be calling it the clubhouse. Anyway, it's this way. You got the car park to the left. Here you got where all the buggies are, the electric buggies. Somebody walking his dogs. Okay, so I can actually show you people on the golf course. Now I believe that this is the testing area. So I'm not really sure, do they class this as putting or tipping? I don't know. So all you golfers out there, Sean, I know what it is. I can see the guy in the red over there, I can see sort of like distance signs. So I'm sure this is just the practicing area before you get out onto the 18 holes. I thought it was right. So this is the driving range, but also I would imagine this bit here, can I say it, putting? I can see a guy over there trying out his skill on the bunker. So you can see there, guys, I can't go up onto the golf course. I don't want to upset people, and I ain't paying to go up there. So you can see the old flags flying away there. Lovely blue sky today. Bit more of the golf course. I'm just going to see loads of people. And I'll see we've got the toilet block outside now. But this is all going to change hopefully in the next year or so when they start to build the new golf club, which will be just over that direction. So I'm on the driving range now, as you can see. Nice cold drink. There's not much more I can say about the golf course really. Obviously here, this is where you do your testing. Now I know the guys on the campus hole, they haven't got a driving range as such, so a lot of those guys come down here to practice. I was just chatting to the guy. He was saying if you come down here for the day, obviously bring your own kit, it's 45 euros. If you come after midday, he said it was 35 euros, but don't take my word for it. So there's the, so that's the clubhouse. As you can see, loads of people over there. We've got a nice line of properties all going down that column there. You've got a couple of people just over there setting themselves up. You've got another man-made lake just here. You've got another one just over there. And you've got another line of apartments or penthouses, as they class it. And you can see all the new stuff that's going on just over here. And right at the back, if you can just see it, is the Jardin garden properties, apartments. And at the back of that, Mazaron, the port, the sea. And if I just bring it back here again, just a reminder, because that massive mountain that you can see there, that's the Sierra Spooner. What an amazing setting. So it's just coming up to 2:45. It's been a bit of a long day. I've virtually covered the whole thing. Unfortunately, I can't go around where the golf clubhouse was really. Lots of people there. Get a bit funny when you start poking the camera around. I went in the pro shop. I'll give you some prices there. We saw the target, well, the range, you know, where you whack your ball for a distance, and there were some people on the grid, which I'm not allowed to go onto anyway. And anyway, you got a view of the penthouses behind me. Anyway, I thought on this part of the video, I'll just give you some prices on community charges, because there's obviously beyond extra when you buy a property here, guys. There'll be a community charge, and it ranges from, depending on what you buy, from 80 to 120 euros per month. But that does include the use of the pools, the gardens, obviously, internet and the TV, and the IBI tax, which I class as like the council tax. Well, depending on the price of the property, is from 150 to 350 euros. That's a year. So not going to break the bank, is it really? So now I'm going to put up some properties here below the 100,000 mark, just to see what you can buy on a golf resort like this. And I've used that company, Cairo. I probably pronounced it wrong. It's a Spanish site. Anyway, you can get a 2-bed, 1-bath apartment, and obviously got use of the gardens, the communal pool, and that was 65,950 euros, which I thought, that's not a bad start, is it, for an apartment? I think you'll find a lot of these apartments are holiday homes, mainly because obviously A lot of people come out here to play golf, and they don't just use this golf course. What they tend to do is go with a club thing. They play on this course. Some people obviously would stay here the week, but some people go from course to course because there's loads of courses in the Mazarin region. Right, the next one is there's still a 2-bed, 1-bath apartment, but this one you've got access to the roof, so the solarium, so you can go up and sit in the sun like I am at the moment. And that was €69,950. Now I'm not sure if that's probably not including the tax, so you obviously got to put a tax on top of that. You can get a 3-bedroom, 1-bath apartment with private garden, so it means it's like a lower. Most of these apartments seem to be on 3 levels, and that was €79,950. But if you wanted one of those brand new ones, a couple of years back you could have bought one under 100,000. But now the guy I was chatting to, Alhama Nature Resort, they were going like hotcakes. I mean, they're selling them quicker than they're putting them up. And I think the price range there was like 130,000 upwards, and we were talking like 200, 300,000, some nice apartments. Now I'll be coming back later on the year. I'll meet up with the guy that actually runs it, and he's going to show me some of the things that they're doing. Amazing guy, but some of those places look good. I mean, and they're all looking over the golf course. So if you're a golf fanatic, you're going to love it. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, this is January. This is the quiet season. It was nice to see that the golf club was busy. Lots of people there, obviously eating. And there was people out on the green. It wasn't packed, admittedly. I showed you the shopping centre. That was really quiet. But then that was early in the morning. And I've shown you some of the facilities. Guys, hope you enjoyed the video. On my last video, everybody was loving it. So hopefully you're loving this one. I'll be out again next month doing a couple more, bit further away from where I live. Some lovely resorts, guys. These golf resorts are lovely. So, as always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on another one very soon.